family. I know he does. Gypsy, I love his family. Or he loves his family. She says, I know he does, but from what I hear, it was Ryan that sent Nina the video. You didn't hear that from me. Gypsy says, I was alone with Aurora for 2 weeks while Ken was out of town. So you think if he thought I was dangerously aggressive, he would have left me alone for 2 weeks with her? And Ryan doesn't have a video. She says, I never said you were a danger. I specifically said that Aurora is safe. Okay. I'm one of the few people that are, and then it cuts off.
Capable of generally caring if.
And that's whenever, like, I have other screenshots, and I go on to, you know, tell her that I'm like, there's no video. And I kind of popped off on her. I did call her a fucking liar. I was like, you're a fucking bold-faced lying. And she's like, goes on to just basically say she's doing nothing wrong. And I'm like, I am blaming you because you're claiming to have seen a video that doesn't fucking exist. Like, what part of that are you not getting through your head?
Crystal, can you take me out of the big box? Because I can't do it from this side. I don't know what's going on.
Gypsy, I'm going to send you a text real quick.
Okay. Another thing, if she wanted clout, all she had to do was come out on the app and say she was your sister-in-law and Ken's sister, and she would have got enough clout that way. She didn't have to go dirty, dirty freaking like that.
Yeah, read that text, Gypsy. Well, Ryan has denied having any contact with Ken's sister. That's what I hear. I mean, why would he? He'd be even more of a weirdo if he did. It's just weird.
I'm not going to speak on him.
Yeah, don't. I understand. Don't do that. Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, you and Ken are good. I wouldn't even fool with that.
I wish I would have recorded this video call.
Does anybody know how to stream? Because I don't.
Who's live?
Morbid.
Oh.
I don't know how.
Is Ken on Morbid?
No, this sister is on Morbid from what I understand.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
And I sent Morbid the entire text conversation.
All of it.
All right, I gotta go listen to this shit. I love you guys, but I gotta go listen to this shit.
That's Roger. We lost Roger. Yeah, I just wish that she would understand that sometimes it's better to let a sleeping dog lay. Okay, Jessica can stream it. Come on up, Jess. Because I know you may have to leave, Gypsy. Because you're.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting ready. But yeah. I'll go on mute and then I'll just listen.
Well, Gypsy's still here. Wait, I didn't want her to leave because I wanted to answer your question. The question we were fighting on that other panel for. We just want a yes or a no.
Okay.
You know, Madison, Sheena, ask her.
Oh, I did. Madison says that she met you yesterday. I think she said at a restaurant and y'all talked and this and that. I already asked Gypsy, but you can answer again, Gypsy.
No. I was hanging out with my friend Alexis Oakley all day. And I mean, other than going to TMZ, no, we did not meet up. No, not at all. Like, oh my God.
I knew that, but I wanted you to say it here live.
Yeah, no, I do not know that lady. Have never met that lady. Have never spoken to that lady. Never, ever laid eyes on this lady.
Well, you had mentioned
are you wanting to hear it? Is that what you want to do, Sheena? Just hear it?
Yeah. You had mentioned, Gypsy, while you were there, you'd like to go to Santa Monica. And I think she thought you were in Santa Monica because she was like, I think she said she met you at a restaurant in Santa Monica. And I'm like,
I just came back from Santa Monica and I was having lunch with my podcast producer.
Gotcha. So the answer is no, Madison.
The answer is no.
Okay, you go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to mute.
Your mom. Yes, well, my mom said that Kenan sent it to her because Gypsy had sent it to him.
Okay, gotcha. Now, fast forward to 2 weeks ago now. We took care of February. Now, 2 weeks ago, you received another video, correct?
Yes.
Now, what was the contents of that video that you received 2 weeks ago?
The same thing, but it wasn't as graphic as the other video. It was more of her raging, and then it cuts into a video or still frame of a damaged headboard. Now, I've been looking because up until now I haven't really been deep onto the internet like that, and so I've been looking, and some people are saying that video might not have been real, or it's been debunked, that headboard video. So I'm not sure.
Are you talking about the one you received in February, or the updated version?
No, the one 2 weeks ago.
So that one's fake, is what you're saying?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm seeing. I just know that two separate. Right, I've seen two separate ones. The one I saw in February absolutely wasn't AI, just because of how I saw it.
Okay.
I don't know if you can do that on a screen share, but
I see what you're saying. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, you received another video. It's different from the one you received in February. Okay.
yes, it's also around the time that my sister called me and told me that she was talking to Ryan. So this is where it's leading up to how I respond to Nina, because all this stuff's happening and I haven't said anything, and then Nina makes this video and I'm like, what the heck?
Okay. You're all over the map here. We want to follow you. Now,
pause for just a second, Jessica. Now, Gypsy, is that her voice? Because people are saying that's not her and that's someone else. I don't want to say their name because I don't want to make an accusation.
Well, that sounds like her. That sounds like her.
Say that again.
I said that sounds like her.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Jess. Sorry.
Your sister got a hold of this second video. That was an AI video.
Honestly, I don't know if maybe if she is talking to Ryan, which I don't see why she would have any reason to call me and just randomly lie. So I know Ryan had said something along the lines of Gypsy destroying a headboard before, and maybe Ryan sent her something being messy, or maybe Ryan was talking to Nina. I don't know. That's just my guess because.
But you did say that the video, the second video you received 2 weeks ago, it's not real.
Yeah, it doesn't look well. It doesn't look real. The headboard, because I've seen still shots from that video, and they said were debunked from an old Facebook post. So I'm assuming that that video must have just came from something, and maybe Jana had her facts wrong.
So let's go back to the February video. That is undeniably Gypsy using a meat cleaver or butcher knife, whacking
A large knife, yes.
with an X on it.
Yes.
Okay. So this video you received, and so what's your response in February? Why did you wait this long to even talk about that?
So when I was first on the video, I was told that authorities had, been called. Gypsy, again, my mom told Kenan that he was used the video if she didn't get help, and I was outraged, but I was told to stay out of it. It wasn't my business. It's family. Blah blah blah. Kenan's not going anywhere. It's only going to cause problems for them. Gypsy's working on it. There's no need to bring the public into it. And so I agreed, I guess. And then I thought she was doing what they said. It wasn't until the recent drama came out, and then when talking to her, noticing it within her own text, she's denying it to me as well. That's when I sent her the text saying, you don't have to lie to me. You don't have to, to TikTok, sure, but to me, you don't have to lie. It's dangerous. I know the video exists. And she wouldn't even respond to that.
Have you forwarded that video from February to your brother Ken or Gypsy to say, hey, I got the video, here it is?
No, because my mother screen shared it with me. We were on a FaceTime.
So
she was screen sharing.
Now, I want to keep in mind here, in her video earlier, she said she's so upset that this is affecting her family, tearing her family apart. Yet here we are again, publicly, now on a show, perpetuating this even further. Which is it going to be?
Okay, not only that, but if, let's just say, what's she saying? Okay, how would Nina have seen any video? Because if, let's just say, again, that Raina showed her some type of video that she's claiming over screen share. Well, then what is Nina looking at then? Because Raina didn't screen share Nina, so she's all over the place and not making fucking sense. And some of these texts that were between me and her were from literally just a few hours ago. And yeah, she did say, I seen a video. Now she's saying it's AI.
Okay, now y'all follow, I heard her say she saw AI or it was AI, but follow this ball with me, y'all. Okay, so here you are. You're just at the headboard. So what's Ken doing while you're doing that? Okay, let's say, Ken's not there. Are you filming yourself doing this?
And why would I?
No sense to me whatsoever.
That makes no fucking sense.
Is Ken just kicked back with his feet up in the recliner and you're just going to town on the headboard? Or is he not home and you set up a video camera and you're going to town on the headboard? It just makes no sense to me.
This is wild.
You get what I mean?
Right.
How did that go down is what I'm saying. How would this video go down? And where is this video? There's AI pictures that I've seen, which Bree proved them to be AI, and it was obvious.
I'm with Gypsy on that, though. How is Nina saying it if she screen shared it with Autumn? Because Raina's not calling her and streaming the video for her, so how is Nina even seeing the video? That? Yeah, that makes sense.
She needs to come over on this live is what she needs to do.
When Bree said the truth is kind of simple, it's not really that convoluted. It's really true.
All right.
It just really is.
You want me to play some more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought
Since 2024. So she was fully comfortable with gossiping with me. And of course now I've been cut off and everything's going to be twisted and turned. But she was having one of those nights and she was gossiping and she was telling me everything. And I was giving her advice and, we don't fight about things because we don't want to ruin our relationship. But there was no reason to believe that it was fake, that it was anything. My mom just wouldn't do that. So I know that now they're trying to backpedal or whatever because they didn't expect that to ever get out. Ryan is going to protect it. He always has. But
here's where we get lost a bit. Okay, so Raina has this information. She has the video in her possession, right? And she's doing nothing about it. Besides, she said she called the authorities and they said, well, it's too late, right?
She said that she did something about it.
How's the relationship now with Ken, Gypsy, and the baby?
It's good. It's good now. She said that the Gypsy just started talking to her again.
Okay, so it's good now. So the video wasn't effective enough for her to be alarmed that her granddaughter could be in danger or something like that. She's okay now.
Or she just looked at it like, I mean, if she did try to call the authorities and nothing would happen, if she tries to make it too big of a deal, I guess, with anybody else, they're not going to talk to her, and she's not going to be able to see her granddaughter, and she's not going to be able to talk to her son. And so she picks, I mean, if she did go to the authorities like she said she did, and they did nothing, I can understand where she doesn't want to lose her granddaughter and her son when there's nothing that's going to be done about it.
Okay. Now, 2024, you said you were silent. What do you mean you were silent and you couldn't speak out? What does that even mean?
From the beginning, when I was told about Gypsy, I had uneasy feelings just because I had seen her case, I had seen some things, and like things that just didn't add up. And my initial reaction or thought of her, impression of her, was she was a liar and she was manipulative. And then when Kenan asked me, like, hey, I don't like you talking about it on Facebook, I don't like you saying those things about her, this is who I love, this is who I'm going to be with, and if you want to have any type of relationship with me, you're going to have to be respectful to her and not say anything on Facebook or on social media. And so I was essentially silenced from saying anything about him or her ever. And
who silenced you?
Kenan, I guess
So Ken told you, hey, you can't say anything about me or Gypsy, so shh, don't say
yes,
anything.
and we couldn't do any, we couldn't share anything, we couldn't say anything. Yeah.
I have a question for you, though. What if your mom debunks it and says, no, I never showed Autumn that video. That video doesn't exist. What would your response be to that?
My response to my mother would be, my response, I wouldn't be surprised. My mother is not,
I kind of felt
she
that
doesn't care
was
about y'all. Yeah, she doesn't care about y'all. She cares about her family. And, she feels like this will all blow over anyways. And I'll come and forgive her if she denies it, or Kenan will come and forgive her if she confirms it, or whatever. But I would just tell her before she chooses that decision to really think about it. Because she would be, choosing one child over the other for basically the public's opinion, when in reality they know damn well I'm telling the truth.
Okay, so if I were to confirm, or I have already with Raina, that never happened, your response would be, well, no shit. I mean, of course, I knew that you would lie about that to cover Ken.
That would be, I would honestly be, I would say I'd be surprised, but without throwing a lot of our drama and history into it, it really wouldn't surprise me. My mother has done that in the past, where she has completely turned. I can give one example that maybe it will help, maybe it won't, I don't really know.
Guys, I'm gonna hop down because I gotta
My
get
mother had a friend that my father did not like her hanging around, and he told her she couldn't have her around. One day when he was at work, she was around. She left before he got home, and my mother told me, don't you dare tell your father that friend was there. As soon as he walked in the house, I told him that friend was there. He asked my mother, was the friend there? She says, no, she's lying. He tells her, I'm going to whoop her ass if she's lying. Was she lying? And she said, she's lying, and I got my ass whipped.
Okay, I see. So there's a lot of issues that you've had growing up with your family. So there's all that, right? Your experiences there.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what is your point in the videos and everything that you've created so far on your TikTok? Like, what do you want to get across here? I know you mentioned video, but what's your purpose, I guess?
I guess
If
the
it's
first
not
one
money or something like that.
The first one was kind of just to prove to Kenan, it wasn't me, whatever. It turned into, because they're saying things about me and they're trying to make it seem like it's something else, it's now turned into me, having to kind of defend my honor or prove that, because I haven't really been on social media, and what I don't want to do is get on social media and then be bullied into deleting things, and people think that, I was just lying, when it was the truth the whole time. So now it's sort of taken on this, role of, I'm proving or trying to at least defend my honor, because I'm not lying. It's not about money. By the way, I haven't made a single dollar from any of this. And when Gypsy denied it, and when I realized she's, not even acknowledging it in private, that's when it turned into, okay, well, if nobody's going to say it in private, then I will say it in public, and we'll go from there. Because I wasn't speaking out bashing Gypsy. I expressed that I cared about all three of them. And if you care about somebody, and you see them doing something that could be dangerous or hurting them, you say something. You don't ignore it to keep them comfortable.
Would you be willing to take the question from one of Gypsy's friends?
Sure.
His name's Rogie. Let's see here. This is Rogie.
Robbie's over there.
Fix my mic there. You got me good, Lawrence?
Fix it, sir.
All right.
It's okay.
All right. What's your name so I don't say it wrong?
This is Autumn. This is Ken's sister. This is Rogie.
Okay, I was just on a live with Gypsy, on another live. We was on Sheet Up Live, and she showed a receipt to where you said in some text messages that you needed money.
Are you driving after Rogie?
No, it's her. It's not me.
No, I just walked by the store.
Oh, okay.
So those texts were 5 days prior to this video where I said anything. And the text was to Kenan originally, but I accidentally sent it to Gypsy because we were texting at the same time. So I followed right behind it and said, oh, that text was meant for Kenan. Sorry. But it was because they kept throwing in my face, oh, you're trying to make money, it's clout. I told her I would be lying if I wasn't intrigued. But why is that an issue to y'all? Like, I haven't said, at that time, I had not said anything that's true. I hadn't even addressed the allegations. So I was asking, why is it such a big deal? You know, like, and is it really bothering you that I made one video to express or address any of these rumors when I didn't say anything to y'all? And she's making it seem like I said I was going to make these videos because I need money. That's a fucking lie.
I did take a look at that conversation there, and you want to go shopping first?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just going to say, like, I did see that conversation, but the money talk was probably towards the end of that conversation. So it wasn't really the initial sort of conversation I guess you guys were having.
Okay, so that conversation started. So me and Gypsy started texting after me and Kenan had already texted for a day and a half, and me and my mother had done a 3-way call with her, and she shared Gypsy's text. So those texts started well after like a long conversation had started. The money thing had been brought up because Kenan, like I said, he cut me off, said I was just doing this for clout, for money, blah, blah, blah. And I kept asking, what is the big deal? Like, why do y'all keep throwing money in my face? I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this for clout. But even if I were to make money off of it, why is that y'all's problem? You're not telling me, oh, I can't believe you did this. You know, Kenan said that one time and then switched it all to, it's about money. You want money. I don't want money. I'm not making any money.
Okay, so then what is just the purpose of clearing your name based on what Nina put out there? Is that what your objective was? You say you're not the source.
Yeah, well, because Kenan texted me and said that I betrayed him and, you know, blamed me basically for it all. And I believe that was coming from Jaina, the sister, because Jaina had just called me and told me that she was talking to Ryan. And he was like, well, Jaina said that she's lying, that she didn't say that, or that she was just telling you that. And I told him, Kenan, if she was lying then, or she's lying now, she's a liar. Like, why would she have just called me randomly and told me she's talking to Ryan if she wasn't talking to Ryan? Like, so you can believe it all you want, and it just kept going back and forth. So that's when I was like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm not. First off, people bring the drama to TikTok all the time, and for me to be, shunned into saying anything about anything, it's ridiculous. So I brought it to TikTok to address, like, I'm not Nina's source. I didn't address the allegations in the first video. I said I wasn't going to because I didn't want to, bring any problems to Kenan or Gypsy because I had heard that they were okay now. But when it turned into, offending me and being disrespectful to me and accusing me of doing this for clout and money, knowing that I'm not lying. Then it turned into, okay, well, I can, like, two can play that game. You can say I'm lying, but you know I'm not lying. And it's only going to make me or provoke me into sharing more.
Yeah, I think just from hearing both sides of this, your side now, and also the other side there, I think there's a lot of that miscommunication going on as far as, I could almost believe that Ken probably texted you and say, wow, I'm disappointed in you. Maybe it's you. I don't know. Maybe that did happen. I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I can't prove or disprove that. But I feel like I don't think they were worried from what I'm getting. They weren't concerned about you making money or anything like that. I think maybe there was more concern about the pandering towards an.
If you mute her microphone, it'll mute her streaming. So her mic has to be on. But the problem what's the problem if I make money? Then motive comes into question. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Motive comes into question. And if you're already texting, hey, I need money. Hey, I don't have rent money, or hey, I need this money, and then, hey, what's the problem? Then your motive comes into question. That's the problem with it. Go ahead, Jess, sorry.
You sent pictures of Aurora.
Right,
That were
but
private.
Aurora...
Not that you would leak it, I'm just saying, like, you had access to it, so they're a little bit concerned.
Right, but that's not in response to anything. Nothing, I didn't say anything about Aurora, I didn't drop any pictures.
No,
he said that to a video that Nina posted. Again, when he sent me that, I had not even posted a video yet. I posted the video because he's like, oh, you betrayed me. How could you? This is for my own family, for clout. I hadn't even said a freaking word yet.
Okay. I actually believe that, and I think Ken could probably speak to that. Well, I can't speak for him. He'll have to address that himself, but I believe that probably did happen because he's upset about other family members.
I'm just wondering why we dragging.
Go ahead.
I'm just wondering why this is being dragged out, because I don't see, besides 15 minutes ago, Gypsy had not addressed this at all online. Gypsy has not addressed this online. Kenan has not been public about this online. So why, like, you're the only one until 15 minutes ago when Gypsy addressed it for the first time, till 15 minutes ago, you were the only one talking about this online.
Because until today, I hadn't actually said anything about Gypsy or Kenan. If you go and watch my videos, I hadn't said and confirmed anything about them. I had only talked about the Ryan thing. And I guess I pushed her by confirming today that the video was real. They also both until today, did not say anything about that video being a lie or anything. They both addressed it by saying, I didn't address it publicly. I haven't said anything about it yet. Well, what is it?
Oh, I could actually.
She's kind of snarky.
That was address the videos that you made publicly on TikToks. That's what that it was.
Okay, when I am asking her about a video that was said, and I'm saying I would never damage her character or anything like that, you know, I noticed I didn't say any of it was true. I didn't confirm any of it was true. And she's saying, well, we didn't address it. I wouldn't think that she switched, you know, context of what we're talking about and is saying me. No, I'm addressing it as the videos. I'm not telling your personal business. Y'all know what we're talking about. We're not just talking about anything random. It is the personal business. It's the video. Nothing else was alleged about them. So what else would we be talking about?
Well, again, that context was about your videos that you put out there that she didn't
Right,
address it
what
publicly
am
on
I
her
saying in the
platform.
video? What was I saying in the video about them?
Honestly, I don't know about the first video. I only saw the fourth video that we just saw here. And,
Right, and the
so I don't know what you said in the first video.
It's just the video. Nina made an allegation about a video Gypsy sent Kenan. That's the only thing that's ever been said about them. That's the only thing that they could be talking about that we were addressing or saying anything.
Here's
So
the
when
thing,
they're,
though. Would you be willing to talk to them behind the scenes? I mean, I think you and your brother could
I have
probably.
tried. I tried to talk to
What
him.
if I set that up for you where you and your brother can talk about it? Because now he knows, well, you weren't the source, right? Okay. And I could talk about that video if I said, well, let's just stick with this because I want to talk about the headboard video thing because I could confidently say 110% that the video doesn't exist. I'm not trying to put it on you to prove it because I don't think you can. Prove it.
I think that you have taken on a narrative and you're going to stick with it. You're on one side and you're not going to flip to the other side no matter how much reason is being shown to you. And that's fine. But what I'm not going to do is be, you know, made out to be a liar. The point of the matter is none of them said anything about it being a lie or, oh, this is made up, until I said something this morning. You would think that if it had been a lie the entire time, that they would have said that from the beginning and not waited until I said something and confirmed it on mine. Now all of a sudden it's a lie.
Well, here's the thing with that context there, in your conversation with Gypsy, the main subject wasn't about the headboard thing, the video.
The main subject was the video. The video was made about the headboard.
There's a lot of other discussions going back and forth with you guys. And
But you don't have evidence of this. But you don't have evidence of this except your word, right? Right?
The whole reason me and Gypsy even got to talking was because of the video I made. We were not texting before that video was made.
Okay, but all I'm saying.
But you don't have evidence of this except your word, correct?
You can ask. Hold on. Can I say something real quick? Evidence either.
Hold on, I'm asking her for like.
Okay, but hold on. How do you explain Ryan talking about the headboard months ago?
Thank you.
Are you asking me or Rogi?
Rogi, I guess.
I don't even know if Ryan said this. Or did Ryan say it?
He did. There's a clip.
Is there a clip?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. He talked about this months ago.
And he addressed it like last night too, or the night before. Yes, he was talking about it, saying that he saw it months ago. And
so he saw the Reina video, the February video that you saw?
Yes.
You know that for a fact that Ryan saw that?
Yes. We know for a fact that Ryan saw a video.
How'd you know that though?
Because Ryan said it.
Yeah, you sound very confident, Starlight.
Are you sure?
What? What does that mean, Rogi? What the fuck does that mean?
So Ryan said he
You
saw.
sound confident.
And go on TikTok. You can pull up Ryan, or just type in Ryan Anderson. I'm sure somebody has screen recorded his live and posted it, and it shows where he is saying, the headboard thing isn't a lie because he saw the headboard thing back in October. And last night or the night before, he's saying that I knew about the headboard thing because I seen the headboard thing, a long time ago. Blah blah blah. So he's confirming a headboard thing
before Nina ever said anything. Yes.
So he said it.
Yes, he brought this up months ago, and we all were just kind of like, what the fuck?
Did he describe it as descriptive as you?
Gypsy's never torn up my headboard before.
Yep, that's the first thing he said.
Wait, so that proves what?
Right.
Because this is a narrative that's been going around, right?
Look, okay, let me ask you. Can I ask you a question, Morbid?
Sure.
Why are you so convinced there's not a video?
Right.
Well, no one's going to produce it. I know this 1,000%.
Right, but you said for sure
Yeah.
that there's
So
a video.
the proof is on you
She's
guys
telling
to prove
you.
it. See?
Right, but that's her family, and if Raina doesn't want to,
I'm so confident I would give up my YouTube channel to anybody.
And that's what I mean. If you have chosen a side and you're sticking to it, no matter what.
I'm not choosing a side.
Yes, you are, because regardless.
Well, then show me the proof, and then I'll choose your side.
Do you realize
Raina have to look at the people who you're asking and you're believing and say, well, wow. Like, you're choosing to believe somebody who has already said out her mouth. She was raised to be a liar. She is a liar. And the evidence of her not denying this video in any of these texts.
She did deny it in the text. I have the text.
No, she denied it this morning. She denied it this morning after I made a video.
That's not true. I've seen the text. I have the entire text thread. You want me to share with you?
If you have the entire text thread, then you will see where she said, when I asked her to make her, or does it bother her that I was making a video? She responds a day and a half later when I made another video and says, well, yes, creating fake drama, da. And that's when I responded, this ain't fake drama. Lying to TikTok, I can understand. But this was not fake drama. I didn't make up this. Nina started this. So I can't see how I'm being blamed for this.
I'm actually looking at the text thread right now where she says
I don't think
there is no such video.
Okay,
Morbid, I helped them move from Metairie to where they are now, and I saw no such headboard.
I mean, all you have to do is show the video.
Oh,
It's out there.
Rogi, so you've been to Gypsy's house every day to check to make sure she has the same headboard? That's weird.
I texted her Sunday, okay, at 8:17, asking her, does it bother you that I'm making videos? Because we had a whole conversation about the video I made, and I said, like, girl, I'm going to be out there. I couldn't even feed my kids that night. It's hard times. I just got out of a very abusive relationship. He had 2 domestic charges dismissed. He's financial abuse, domestic abuse, all of the above. And hard times. I'm not ashamed of that. To try and use that as the scapegoat, like, oh, I'm going to just...
Now she's going to bring up money because Morbid has the texts.
Autumn
hasn't been live. She hasn't collected gifts. She's not monetized.
Which brings me to my next question.
What does she gain from telling her story?
Since you brought that up, it brings me to my next question. There are claims that you fell off the wagon.
Who cares? What does that have to do with anything?
falling off the wagon.
What about you, Rogi? Like, seriously.
What does that mean?
Deflection.
That would matter. Of clout, needing money, coming to TikTok.
How is she getting money? She hasn't been... Morbid is now showing the text messages.
Messages that
How is she getting money off TikTok?
Okay, so I'm going to be transparent. I don't have any reason to lie. They're talking about me being on drugs. I am on probation. I get drug tested once a fucking week. I've never been an addict. Kenan has been an addict.
Go ask
Oh,
God. Rogi. I heard Bree fell off the wagon. Go ask her.
Exactly.
All right, let's get on that subject here.
Why
That's
he's drinking so much?
I don't think it's fair the way that Autumn is being treated. Like, it's not, like,
Yeah,
it's Rogi up here doing this.
It's classic to, I point something out, let's go find the bad in her to kind of, like, distract.
It's deflection. It's a deflection off of the truth.
Okay, Autumn, this is all I'm going to say because
mouth is a deflection.
I don't take sides. Okay, I'm as neutral as it gets in this community. I can almost guarantee you that you're not going to find neutrality on the other side. That anti-gypsy side that's tearing you apart. You're not going to find that. You're not going to find fairness.
I'm not on any side of anti-gypsy. I never did this to be anti-gypsy. This has turned into anti-gypsy because Gypsy has tried to go and make it seem like I'm doing this for clout and blah, blah, blah. Instead of addressing it privately like I tried to and talk to her about it, she wanted to flip out and make it seem like something else so she could post it on social media. That's why it turned into this, because she's trying to make it seem like I'm lying.
She did not talk about this on social media until 15 minutes ago.
She's trying to make it seem like I'm a liar. Kenan cut me off.
Can we back the truck up a little bit? Okay, because correct me if I'm wrong, Autumn. The story goes, you saw Nina's video. You felt in you as this baby's aunt and a concerned family member to come forward a little bit. You kind of, you didn't go into detail on your first video. You just said, I'm not the source, I'm not going to comment on that situation, blah, 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 blah. So, like, I don't remember where I was going. Like, Rogi said something.
You can't lie about these.
Who's talking, Jess?
We're lying. Okay, Autumn.
Starlight's up there. Morbid, of course. Rogi.
Oh, so she finally goes on Morbid's panel.
Ain't that convenient?
Yeah,
and all she's doing right now is trying to get Autumn. She wants Autumn on her panel. That's what she's doing.
She's going to be Autumn's attorney. Watch. She's going to be her attorney.
Yeah.
She's going to be Autumn's attorney. Watch.
Yeah, she'll be on her channel within 2-3 days, within the weekend.
That's a pretty
So you're saying, no, I'm asking,
if she has to provide it, well then shouldn't we ask the same of?
I needed to provide it.
Well, whatever. Someone provide it. Because until then, it's just,
All these people
let's just say it and it's true. Because that's how that side always operates. As long as you say it, it must
I'm
be
not
true.
on that side. I'm not on that side.
I'm not
here
either.
to hate Gypsy, but I'm definitely not going to ignore when something isn't right. It's okay to love people and still call them out on their bullshit. Now, when they want to make it seem like their shit isn't bullshit, then it becomes a bigger deal. I was responding to answer your question, Starlight, I think that's your name. What started my response video was because Kenan texted me that morning, accusing me of being the source to Nina.
That's right.
That's
He
why I said
automatically
that.
accused you.
Exactly. He automatically accused me.
And I think you should show that text message, Autumn, when he accused you.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't dispute that. I think Ken did send you that email.
I don't dispute that either.
I don't dispute that.
Why didn't you say, oh my gosh, I can't believe you would go and lie and make up something to Nina to get blah, 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 blah.
No, instead it was you betrayed. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Look, I can't speak on Kenan's behalf on that. He's going to have to answer
No,
that.
you're not speaking on Kenan's behalf. This is just in reality. Like, and anybody got
reality
touched like that.
is also
If anybody in that position,
you saying you've seen a video from your mom.
Morbid, if you got on live one day, or if you got online one day and you saw a video of one of your friends saying that X, Y, and Z happened and you did it, and you knew it was a lie, would you text them saying, oh my God, I can't believe you betrayed me? Or would you say, why would you go on there and make lies about me?
You didn't even did you talk about the headboard video in the first, and you said, I seen the headboard video in the first video?
I said, as far as the allegations, I'm not going to address them because there's nothing to defend. I picked my words very carefully because there's nothing that at that time I really didn't want to introduce that because it's not a defendable action.
See, the way that you're kind of approaching this. All I'm saying is it's easy to prove, right? But your source is your mom.
But yet you're ignoring.
Really acknowledges that this is all lies.
Why are you dancing around my question?
What's your question?
If you were in these shoes, would you text somebody telling them or asking them, why did you betray me? Or would you tell them, why are you lying? Why are you making this up?
You know, somebody
I don't understand
lying,
the
that's still
question.
betrayal, right?
I don't know how much clearer I can make it.
Lied or
Think about it.
told-
No,
lied
she's
or
saying
told the
when he
truth, that's a
texted.
betrayal.
Shut up, Rogue. Why are
Wait,
we
what
here?
did you see?
It's like Rogue, like when Jenna texted me and said, you betrayed me for clout, my own family, blah, blah, blah. Put yourself in Ken and shoes. If you had gone online and saw a video about some information and it was from supposedly a friend, whatever, and you text this friend and you knew it was all lies, would you say, why did you betray me?
Yeah, if it was my sibling who did that on the internet.
Or would you say, why did you lie? No,
Exactly.
Morbid, she's saying, why would you say betray and not, why did you lie on me?
Exactly. You would throw out that I was
Betrayal
lying.
means going on the internet and
Spilling family secrets. Yes, because the video is real.
Exactly. Like that's you're on one side.
You
You're
don't know
not.
the video's real.
Prove it,
You can't
so
sit
I
there and say
believe,
it is.
I do not believe Autumn is lying. I don't think she has any reasons to lie.
Y'all believe the Dr.
Like I
Series,
said,
though. I don't think you guys have any say in what's real.
Okay, how about this? If you do your own deep dive search, because y'all want to believe Gypsy so bad, I did too, because Kenny told me to. I tried so badly. And then recently, as in this week, I've done my own research, and I've watched some of her own videos where she is talking to Nick before this whole thing happened, and she's giving her identities and her personas, and she fucking said her real age was 23, and then she flipped in that interrogation and acts like she didn't know her real age. She is manipulative as fuck. She is lying.
What does that have to do
She was
with
a child.
Hold on.
Because she's still that
What
person.
does it have to do with your headboard video that you claim?
Because she's still a psychopath. She's still trains tendencies, violent tendencies, just like when she shot Dee Dee with a BB gun.
Or Gypsy, when you see a sign or a warning sign, you call it out. You don't ignore it and fight it like it's not true.
All right, let's have some order here. Let's bring up Nina because you called her out on this. You called her out on this video, so she may want to say something. Okay. I want to see if she saw the same video as you. Okay. Hey Nina.
Hey, Nina.
Hello?
What's going on? All right.
Okay, it's very fucking simple. If it's a lie, Gypsy and Ken get in front of that motherfucking headboard and take a picture and hold a sign up with the motherfucking date. Just do that. That's all I want to say.
That's not their headboard. That's not the headboard they have.
There's like a window.
You bitch ass motherfuckers, do it.
I want her to get your live taken down. I'm gonna kind of.
Autumn, did you not receive that picture of the headboard?
Do it. No. It doesn't need to be. Discussion. Tell them to take the picture in front of the headboard. It's just that goddamn simple. It's just that fucking simple. Do it.
You have it. Hold on. I have
You want a picture of that remote, Nina?
at 11:04 this morning that they got to do bed frame.
Do what, Jeanette?
I want to see Nina's remote control.
Right.
Y'all fucking I'm confused as to why you would believe someone that like Gypsy. Like that's in the video.
Question though. Hold on one second.
In the video, I saw it was a darker headboard. In this text she sent me this morning, she said that they got a new headboard because she wanted a white one.
Is that the same video you saw, Nina?
Did she say
With your
that?
knife and all that?
Do what?
Was that in the? Sheena, text Gypsy right now.
And tell her what? I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
You didn't hear what they said about
No.
getting a new head. Gypsy texted her this morning about getting a new. That she got a new headboard.
Yeah, they got a new headboard way back when.
Right.
They got a new headboard way back when. They bought a new bed because somebody even asked Ken about it. Okay, Mac asked him what he ate for Thanksgiving or something. Was like, how do you like your new bed and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, out of all the questions, K-Mac, that's what you asked him? That was like so long ago. I don't even remember when. But yeah, I'll message her. Hang tight.
Wait, Sheena, Crystal, didn't his sister just say that she just texted or
She said bed frame. She said bed frame. She didn't say headboard.
Okay. Sheena, did you hear that? Forget it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you.
Fucking headboard, Rogie, don't tell your friends. I don't need at this point, this headboard, she sent me a video or a text this morning at 11 saying that they got a white headboard. So I wouldn't even fucking believe. What I don't know if it's reality. They say, how they go and they say, I'm out of here. I'm not
All right, Nina.
Thank God she's leaving.
I gotta go too. Bye, guys.
Your mama, bitch.
Tell him. Fuck you, Rogie.
Yeah, I'm not.
Crazy.
This has gone a little hectic.
right,
I got on
yeah,
your
now we're kind of,
I didn't want to be known or made out to be a liar, and I'm not. I get y'all's side.
Starlight and Nina left, so now it's a little bit calmer.
Real quick, Jess, can I say? Can you pause it for just 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Number one, every single time somebody confronts Nina about one of her lies, that's exactly how loud and ugly she gets.
Yep.
And I saw people asking her about in the comments about lying when it was earlier, and someone said, "What about when you said Gypsy and Ryan were related?" Well, she didn't respond to that. And then something else that she had lied about. But honestly, and I said it in the comments here, if the video was legit, whoever got the video first should have went to the authorities. Someone in the comments here said they did and were told it was too late. That's not how a child that has a safety issue happens anywhere.
Exactly.
Period. You wouldn't give, whether they went to the police, whether they went to Child Protective Services, they would not just go, oh, sorry, that video's too old. We're not going to check into that. Give me a fucking break, you fucking liars.
And you know, if there really was a video, it would already be out. They'd have put it out already.
Girl, if nothing else, it'd be on Reddit. If not on TikTok, it'd be on Reddit.
Exactly.
It would be somewhere, especially by now. We're in freaking the end of May.
Oh, there's going to be, by tomorrow, in an hour, there'll be an AI of it somewhere.
Oh yeah, there probably already is.
Let's also just remind everybody that Nina also stood up and said that Cowboy Bear was telling the truth. I don't know if you're still waiting for that show, but like, you know, a poor Netflix hasn't put it on there yet. Just saying.
Yeah, she stood right there with Keish and said that it was true.
Yeah, and she also said, Nina also said that Ken and Gypsy broke up. Well, when did that happen? Remember, we were supposed to call her Queen when we found out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember, Nina also said that Jeray Jarreau, I think it was Nina, or was it Ding Dong Karma Collector, that Jeray Jarreau went into judges' chambers and got Brie a sweet deal or some crap like that.
Nina.
No, she did say that, yeah.
Jeray Jambone and her shenanigans.
And then
I
if I'm
agree
making out
with-
to be a
I think
liar,
you
all
do
these
that.
people looking now, I'd be damned if I'm going to stand there and be made a liar. So now it's got pushed to this.
Hey, Autumn, I think
Gypsy just said in the comments, Justin, that she gave Nina what she asked for.
She what?
Gypsy just said in the comments, I gave Nina what she asked for, or when she asked for. I'm assuming she meant what. Did you post a video, Gypsy, or do you want to come up here and send somebody a picture to post?
You don't want to be anti-Gypsy or nothing like that. But you have to understand that you are feeding. You just threw gasoline on a fire in the anti-Gypsy world verse by bringing this to TikTok and not handling this inside your family over the phone or in person.
I understand that, and I know that. And do I feel wrong? Yeah, I do feel wrong. But I have it's been turned into defending it because I'm not going to be called a liar. I did try to address it privately before I confirmed anything, and it was straight up ignored. Just didn't even fucking brush over. Didn't even say anything about it. Just ignored it. And that's when it turned into something different. You know, I don't hate Gypsy. And I said it in my video. It scares me for her because the people around her, you know, the only way that this would all be a lie is if my mom, boldface, somehow figured out some AI to create, or Kenan created some video and sent it to her on her text and she thought it was real. Because I don't see how you can AI fake a screen share. Yeah. And my mom just showed me this video for no reason. That's the only way that this could be a lie from where I came from. I don't know what Nina got. I don't know her source. I don't know where she came from. But from what I know and what I was told, yeah, I was upset. It was not something that should have been swept under the rug. It's something that should have been addressed and something that should have been talked about if you truly loved Gypsy and cared about them.
Hey, Autumn, I want to tell you something. Ken is backstage, but I want to tell
Oh,
you
shit.
something here. I know where you're coming from because I know you being attacked by your family. You know, you feel a way. You're very passionate about that. I do feel, though, like you guys could work it out definitely behind the scenes. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding between the two of y'all and those two parties. I really think if you did take it behind the scenes on that I feel like there would be some sort of I would say solution or resolution between the two of y'all, because I really do feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding between the two because of the heated passion that it created on this online space. But I do want to encourage you, Autumn, that side, I could say this too, until your ears fall off. That's not the side that's going to be standing up for you. They will chew you up and spit you out, talking to content creators. I think you know, because you probably felt it already, because you talked about emails that were death threats.
Yeah, I've been death threats. I've had Dee Dee's crime scene pictures sent to me and said this is going to happen to my brother. I'm not on anti-Gypsy. Matter of fact, you are the only person that I have gotten online with and said anything to or with. I have been on my page and my page only. I don't have a huge following. It wasn't about anti-Gypsy. I'm not, and I even said I love Gypsy. She's my niece's mother. She's family. I can love somebody and still acknowledge their problems or their flaws at the same time. It's not about hating or bashing on her.
Okay. And I totally hear you on that. And honestly, it doesn't even matter about this whole headboard video thing, right? I think what's more important is like, this could definitely be resolved, I think, behind the scenes. I think as the emotions get out of it, you guys could actually hash this out. I feel that. I'm very, very confident that could happen. In fact, I think your brother left because maybe he wants to, he may have heard what I said, and maybe you guys could reach out behind the scenes in this. What do you think about that? Would you be open to something like that?
Of course I would.
Okay.
I've only been texting him, asking him to talk this whole time in private.
Yeah, I can't speak for him. I don't know. Are you here, Ken? I don't know if you're in chat, but I'm going to get in trouble for calling him Bud. But I know, Autumn, that you've expressed that, hey, you understand, well, Gypsy may have been, coming from, like, the mom abusing Dee. Am I putting words in your mouth, or is that something that you do believe?
What are you asking? I'm
Was
sorry.
abused, I guess, by.
So I do believe that she was abused by Dee Dee in a sense. I believe that you can be abused very badly, and you can also have a hand in being manipulative as well. There can be two sides. They can happen at the same time.
Sure.
And she was doing that. And I think that people are kind of forgetting the fact. I saw a video where Christy warned the police. Gypsy's smart. Gypsy has said it herself. She was raised, literally raised, to be manipulative and a liar. So when we just take her for her face word, we have to take a step back and think about what are we actually hearing? What do we see? I saw this video. Y'all are seeing the responses to it, and y'all didn't see anything about it being a damn lie until I actually confirmed it. And I would think, naturally, if it was actually a lie, it would have been brought out as a lie to begin with.
Okay, I hear you again. And I think if you're willing to open up and discuss that with him, it seems like you are. And if he's willing, I think you guys should definitely talk it out. You are brother and sister. And again, because of all the high emotions and the anti-gypsy people coming after you and saying these things, that everybody pitting each other, you and your brother, against one another. I think that's a big problem when it comes to internet stuff, especially when family stuff comes and gets aired out publicly like this.
Well,
So I think there's a lot of misunderstanding both sides. I can see both sides to this. I can see why you're upset. I can see why they may have taken it the other way too. It doesn't make everybody right or wrong. It just means like, hey, I think you guys could be able to work this out. Is there a way that you guys could connect? I don't even know.
Obviously, if he's texting me and he has my phone number, like I said, he could have called me instead of accusing me that day, and it would have never gotten to this. I get them trying to have this persona or this narrative they're pushing, but I mean, honestly, like, why would you not have called me, Kenan? You have my number. Why have you not texted me yet? Why are you on this live saying, oh, we could work this out? Like, why would you not call me? I've been texting and calling, but you cut me off because I betrayed you when I didn't say shit.
I can't promise you.
I gotta ask a question. She said they pushing this narrative. Who though? Because nobody has talked about this until like 30 minutes ago now when Gypsy finally got on live about this. No one has addressed it.
Oh, Jesus, Roby, we're trying to come up with a resolution here.
Exactly. No, you haven't been talked about it. It's been talked about in private between all of us. That's what I'm getting at. Kenan had texted me. Me and my mom had been texting. Everybody had been pushing me and telling me, oh, you've made this video for clout, blah, 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 blah. And I did it. And then you cut me off and you're being rude. Yeah, I'm going to fucking address it because, hello, you're not denying this video. You know this video exists.